Hello and welcome to Studio Shuchibara Presents Minecraft Egyptian Mythology. With me, your host, Shuchibara, the Red God, the one and only, a finite universe I exist in, and I am an infinite being in this finite universe. Alright, I was building that thing, and yesterday I talked a little bit about dead naming and when it came to me, and today, I also taught you guys how to make pillars so you could make cool Egyptian stuff like me. Uh, Today, we're gonna go ahead and finish this building. And I forgot, I googled how to make infinite sandstone, and I completely forgot to watch the video on how to make it. I think it involved blasting and gravel and cobblestone and TNT. Should see how to make a blast furnace. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the music down before it starts. So we'll go to settings. That way you can hear my lovely voice. Oops. Something pushed the wrong button. There we go. Put it right there, and then we'll put the music. Oh. Right there. That should do it. I guess that's scaffolding. I don't even know what that's for. Cake. There we go. Beehive. Should make more lanterns. Make it look a little bit decent in here. Alright. I'll just put this one right here for now. Figure out where to put that later. Some plastic furnace. I wonder if I can go and get one from the village. That's how you make note blocks. Never use those things. Frying stand. Oh, that's copper. Took out the wrong thing. Ah, here it is. Forgot where I put my gold. There's some iron. Go ahead and make a clock. There we go. So we always know what time it is, which is adventure time. It's always adventure time on my Minecraft playthroughs. Is there anything that needs to be smelted down while I'm gone? Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's raw iron. Never mind. I accidentally put the iron in there. It looks so similar. That should be good enough. And we have a clock now, so we'll know what's going on. I didn't want to go to the village immediately while the sun was about to set. I wanted to make sure my inventory was checked. I'm going to go see if the village... I do not need this iron sword in my inventory. Had, Can I light this on fire? Yeah! Love this stuff. And if we make some wooden... Look at that. It's really cool. Need two more. What? Where did the other one go? Oh, how did it get up there? So nice, that door. Oh yeah, that made it look a lot better, didn't it? Look how cool that looks. Look at that. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Be like, yes, Fujiwara, it looks really cool. Better put up some signs, because last time I got confused and lost. Look at all the cows. Do I have any wheat on me? Let me try to take these cows back. Come on. I just remembered I needed cows, because I gotta breed them so I can, get books. I need both of y'all. You both need to come with me. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure why you're so confused. Come on. In here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Good animals. Good. Good. I don't really need that sheep in there. Just gonna put a farm right here. This is where my main farm is. Sorry. What do you want? 24. Where are you? He's invisible. He's the invisible man. Ah. I was gonna fall down the hole, but I guess I didn't. They can't even get to that house. Ugh. I can't. Hello. Yeah. Should board this place up. There we go. That way they don't get hurt. And I'll put a little thing on it. Do I have any? There we go. Oh. Hang on it so we know. Okay. This is it. Smoker. I could probably take it. bound that up so that they won't hurt themselves. A little dock there too. Did I search the entire village or just thought about it? I don't know what that's made of. Copper. I don't think it's copper. What's this? A stone cutter? I'm gonna take this too. Probably need that in the future. I'll definitely need that in the future. Blast furnace. That's what I was looking for. Yes. Alright, we can get out of this village now. I knew they had one. And I need that wheat. That's a baby pig. Thought it was stuck on the floor, but it wasn't. I need this to breed my cattle. It's got still on it. They can replant this crap. I don't really care about it at all. I've been working on sounding calmer when I do the live streams in my voice and practicing so I can get better charisma and better at this. It's kind of hard when you just take a Monster energy drink and you're kind of hyped up anyway. But I feel like one thing I notice when I work with people is that when I'm calm, they're calmer. Even if they have some kind of confrontation with me, they don't end up becoming violent or insultive. If I remain calm, they remain calm. And I have no idea why. I don't know if it's only me or if it works for other people or not. I'm pretty sure it works for some of the people that listen to my live stream. Hello, fellow chickens. How are you today? Okay, that's it for you guys, huh? I love chickens. They're one of my favorite animals, and they are related to Tyrannosaurus Rex, so they are worthy of loving. Okay. I think I can blast. I think I have some gravel. Let me see what I can blast here. I don't know exactly how to use this, so I'm kind of like trying to go through the motions. Is there any gravel? I know I had gravel. There we go. see if I can make some TNT. Maybe if I make some dynamite, we can get this thing going. I know I got gunpowder from the gringos, I just don't know where it's at. I think. I bet. I gotta sneeze again. Just give me a second. Oh, that was bad. I should put up another nether rock and do some. Netherrack, I mean. Some more of this. It's two spaces, doesn't it? That way I cover the cobblestone. Take this out. Put some dirt there so it looks inconspicuous. Ah, keep falling down here. I need to fill this up with dirt real quick too. That gringo went off and kind of destroyed everything. Get some more. Okay. Could put it right here, but nah, it'll be in the way. Let's see. What kind of wood do I want to use? Trapdoors. Well, that didn't help. I think it's time to go chop down that dark oak tree. I haven't used it in a long time. It makes some of the most interesting doors, so I assume the trapdoors are going to be really cool looking too. Or I could get the jungle tree. Oh, I haven't chopped down a jungle tree. No. Dark oak. So I haven't found any jungle tree to make up for that. If I chop it down, I don't know. I can replace it. I'll move the next oak over there. Don't blend in. These are the ones I was looking for. Oh, these are even better. Come back here and get the dark oak trees. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. I don't think anybody will see that side. Doesn't really matter. This is gonna look so cool. There we go. And let's get our flint out. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oops. It's gonna look really cool from afar. I'm gonna put some fires on the roof too. Mm. I'm gonna have to combine a lot more stuff. Put my building materials in here for now. So cool. It's gonna be so cool at night. I wander in the desert and I need cobblestone, don't I? Yeah, give me some cobblestone. Ugh, this earphone is bothering me. So, one of the things that I wanted to cover on one of these vlogs is I wanted to talk about dangerous people and signs that somebody's dangerous. And I think most people kind of have a feel for dangerous people. And a lot of dangerous people. I forgot to put those away. If you have a feel for dangerous people, you kind of understand that they'll abuse power. This is just one of their behavioral traits, and usually people catch that when it's too late, and then people end up dead or something terrible has happened to them. Oh, come on, man. I'm talking about this all the way through. I don't want them to get to me. At least they're stuck, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. There's some right there, though. There we go. They're dead. And some of the most things that I've noticed about very dangerous people is they're extremely emotional, volatile. Like it doesn't take them that long to start getting really angry and showing negative emotions and hurt and taking it out on other people. That's where the abuse of power comes into play. A lot of them actually are a lot more convoluted than that. They'll be sensitive, but only to their own emotions. So if they have a bad day, they're going to take it out on the rest of us. Whereas people who are more stable emotionally don't do stuff like that and may deal with their emotions in a healthy manner. And these are things that you need to watch out for because people like Trump are exactly like that. We don't see behind the scenes, but you kind of can get an idea from the basic synopsis of Trump's personality that he will absolutely be pretty volatile if he's having a bad day or something like that. So you want to be careful. What color is that? Okay, that's orange. What color is this one? Oh, that's orange. Oh, I need to go empty my pockets before I do this. This is... Oh, here's brown terracotta. I was wondering where the brown terracotta was, because I don't have a jungle area to go get the cocoa plant to make it brown. But anyway, that's besides the point. Some of the worst people I've ever seen are very emotionally immature. Like, they'll be throwing hissy fits and they're like 50 years old. And those are the people that usually get real petty and cruel and will likely steal from you, or they will attack you physically or emotionally or verbally abuse you because they don't really care about other people's emotions. They only care about their own. And you need to watch out for those people. I was talking to the lead singer of the band Jack Off Jill online, and she was exactly like that. She would flip-flop. Her opinions would change depending on her emotions, even about certain people. And she was what I would call sensitive, but only to her own emotions, even though at face value it didn't look like that. She pretended to care about everybody. And while I do think she does care about people, I don't think she's a sociopath. She is not that sensitive to other people. I forgot about this. This is going to be she in this way, I'm going to explain how she was sensitive to her own emotions, but nobody else. On the surface, she acts very manipulative, like my mother does. My mother emotionally manipulates people in the same breath that she does. On the surface, she looks like she cares about people. She'll talk about the homeless and stuff like that. But when it came to people she didn't like or had a personal grudge over, if they had autism or they had something wrong with them or they were manipulated and lied to her by her ex-boyfriend, uh, like Courtney Love, she'd get really upset and start. She wouldn't be neutral. She said she used to be neutral on Courtney, because I guess her ex-boyfriend cheated on her with Courtney Love, which she was probably lied to be honest, because he did a lot of stuff to her that was really bad. Here, just ever. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. Come this way. Come this way. No, no, don't. Oh, you guys got out. And, make more babies. Make more babies. There's too many chickens. Are you gonna come back in here? Come on. Three of them. Four of them are out. Oh, well, you know what? You guys are getting slaughtered. And, well, I had an argument with her about Courtney. I can't remember the exact specifics of it, but I tried to tell her that Courtney had autism, and she acts like the Kurt Cobain conspiracy theorist now. She has a bias against her, and I finally told her, because she was being so biased, that I don't really care about her love life or her sex life. All that stuff that happened with Courtney happened when I was basically like 7 years old. It doesn't matter to me. And I'm not gonna, I'm trying, she already got married to somebody else, and this happened a long time ago. And I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, but she really needs to get over it. And instead, she takes it out on Courtney, who's an autistic woman who's also a victim of abuse and has a lot of issues herself, and tries to blame Courtney for her boyfriend cheating on her, but her boyfriend cheated on her before and after Courtney, so it didn't seem to matter if Courtney was there or not. And I called out her bias because she says she's a feminist, but then she'll go around attacking other women constantly, including Courtney. And Courtney has autism and a bunch of other issues. And I was like, I think there's a lot of gray area here when you're talking about this. Like, there's a lot of bias. Courtney never says anything about her, by the way. I've never seen Courtney talk about her in my whole life. I've only seen the lead singer of Jack Off Jill talk about Courtney in a negative manner. And she spent a lot of time bringing not just Courtney down, but a lot of other women too, and other rock stars. Some of the things that she said, I believe her when she talks about like Twiggy and Marilyn Manson, but I don't believe her about everything she says about every rock star. And she told me when finally told her I don't actually care about her sex life or her love life, because I'm going to be frank with you, it is none of my business who she sleeps with. But I had to call out her bias because she claims to be a feminist and she doesn't like being ableist, and then she was being ableist online, which I found quite hypocritical because Twiggy was with Courtney, and I have no idea. I know Twiggy lies. She wrote a lot of songs about Twiggy lying. But I have no idea what Courtney knows about Twiggy or what he said to her to do that to make her sleep with him. I know she didn't know everything about Twiggy, and I'm sure she's not the only one that's been conned by him, because he sounds quite manipulative, according to at least Jessica and several other people. And the thing about it is that that's when I realized that Jessica is the lead singer of Jack Off Jill. By the way, I have to clarify. I forgot to say her name. I finally figured out that Jessica has a lot of issues, and she's way more selfish than she plays up. She plays up in the media that she's a selfless person that cares about other people and all this other stuff. And she plays up that she's been a victim, and she acts like she cares about other people. But if you wrong her, she's the kind of person that if you she's not normally like homophobic or ableist or transphobic, but if you wrong her, she's going to talk shit about you behind your back and use transphobia, use homophobia against you, and be ableist suddenly because she spends a lot of time bringing other women down. She's a toxic person. And we all have our issues, but I don't think that was right. That's the reason why I called her out on it. She told me never to speak to her again, so I didn't. She didn't ban me because she couldn't, but she did like tell me that. And then she made a new group where she could complain. And I still listen to Jack Off Jill because I'm mature enough to separate the art and the artist. It doesn't really matter to me if I got in a fight with her or not. As far as I'm concerned, rock stars are like the Satanist community. We're going to have a lot of infighting anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Rock stars always get in fights with each other, and they also get in fights with their fans like me, so I'm not really like hurt by it or anything, but I am very disappointed in Jessica Adams and how she would use people's disability against them, or use like things against people if it suited her own needs, if she had bias against you. And I wouldn't have a problem with her complaining about Courtney Love if it didn't happen like 25 years ago when I was like 7 years old. And it happened 25 years ago, and she's been married to another guy for 10 years, and Twiggies are relevant mostly in her life now. Like, I understand he caused her a lot of issues and trauma and pain, but she's the kind of person that's not blaming Twiggy for the infidelity. She's blaming the women for the infidelity, then claiming to be a feminist and claiming to be against ableism and using it against other women when it suits her purposes. She's the type of person that uses feminism for her own personal gain, and I don't want much to do with her after that, not on a personal level. I am not here to walk on eggshells for other people. Their emotions are their responsibility, not mine. Okay? And I do care about her emotions, but that made me not care. That made me care less. I'm glad I found that was safe. So I could get more sandstone. Because I was looking for areas to get more sandstone. In fact, I might build it way out here. That's why I wanted to do Anyway, I'm just telling you that these people are usually the most dangerous people. And while Jessica Adams may be really harmless, I don't think she's ever going to be violent towards me or anything. These emotionally volatile, hypocrite people that are only sensitive but only to their own emotions are usually the ones that turn out to be abusers. And you need to watch out for them. And they are more likely to get violent, verbally abuse you, curse you behind your back kind of people, stab you in the back. And Jessica Adams from Jack of Jill is a harmless example of that. But there, to me, she's way more harmless than most examples. But I've seen it in like Trump, who will execute people based on whims. And this leads me back to the Nazi thing. Nazis are definitely like that. Hitler was like that. Everything was about his emotions. Everything was about him. And he was sensitive, but only to his own emotions. And this makes them act selfishly in a very unhealthy manner. Oh, this is a really nice cave. there's like no monsters yet, so that's really good. Lots and lots of gold. Really happy about it, actually. And you just need to watch out. You don't need to walk on eggshells for people. You just don't be like ableist or transphobic or anything. Be non-judgmental or neutral, but the people that I also noticed, another trait I noticed about dangerous people is they really hate neutrality, which is how Jessica was. But she, like I said, she's going to be a more harmless example. They don't like neutral people. And the reason is because of their own preconceived biases. It has nothing to do with you. You can't ever please them. Those kinds of people that put the. And it's okay, I understand putting yourself over other people, but my problem with this kind of unhealthy, selfish, sensitive to only your own emotions and not other people's emotions has to do with the fact that they're not doing it in a healthy way like me as a Satanist. They're doing it in a way where everybody has to be in order for them to be emotionally validated, they have to get everybody else to have the same opinion and feelings they do, which is impossible. That's never going to happen. That's why Hitler and a bunch of other people banned like things they didn't like personally. Like Hitler started with the art censorship and then he started censoring all art he didn't personally like. Because they want everybody to be like them. And the problem is that's just not ever going to happen. That's not even realistic. People are too diverse for that, genetically, culturally, and so forth. And I do what I want. I act selfishly too, but I'm not doing it to sit there and cause petty drama and tell people, like, if, to be honest with you, if that had, what happened to her with Twiggy, and the relationship problems where he cheated on her, not the rape part. I'm not going to get into that because I believe that absolutely happened. Um, but the part where he cheated on her, for me, this is her own personal business. This is not the group she was talking about on Facebook's business. And it's she tried to make the group was originally for Jack Off Jill, and eventually it became for like their own personal issues, which is fine by itself. Like mental health issues and stuff like that to vent. But then it became kind of a mouthpiece for Jessica because she got rid of all her old band members and stuff like that, and only had like people that liked her, and that was it. And you need to watch out. Like, I'm biased. I only make friends with people that are on my side, but I've had a lot of friends that disagree with me, and we're still friends. So I'm not going to be completely like that. People don't have to agree with you on every issue. They just have to get along with you and have basically the same core ethics that you do. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Like, they're not going around hurting people, and their opinions aren't harmful. They're not white supremacists or anything. But Jessica seems to think that everybody has to listen to her and her stories and everything's about her. And I think the band had complained about this when they broke up a long time ago. I think that's what broke up the band and the Jack Off Jill, Clear Hearts, Gray Flowers thing, and I can see it. I think everybody's getting tired of it because of the way she acts. And while it doesn't bother me because I'm not really in the band, we're missing out on a lot of great music because Jessica just can't seem to get her shit together. And when it comes to Courtney Love, I understand people aren't going to like her because I'm okay with Courtney, but a lot of people aren't. And I completely understand. There's some valid criticism I've seen of Courtney, but most of the criticism I've seen of Courtney comes from like Kurt Cobain conspiracy theorists and people who I consider really to yet because it's nighttime. But yeah, Jessica from Jack Off Jill is someone I wouldn't consider a friend. I wouldn't consider her an enemy either, but she is one of the people I would watch out for because if she was willing to attack me over frivolous nonsense, when her opinion changed based on her mood. Like she was originally okay with stuff like that, and then eventually became kind of an ableist person. She even went as far as denying like her disability so she could attack her some more. And that's when I kind of realized she was being a hypocrite. And I think everybody is a hypocrite about certain things, but I think that was too far for somebody who claims to be for women and be a feminist and then judges people as just basically skanks and hoes because they don't like their sex life or something like that. Found her very sex negative, and that's her personal issue and her personal feelings. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is that your personal feelings that are negative, those are for you to work out. You can't just take. I try not to take out my negative emotions unless there's a logical reason behind it. Um, because on other people, you don't want to be a violent maniac. You don't want to be it. I mean, that kind of if you keep doing that, it kind of turns you into like a crazy person. I don't know how to explain it to people. I've seen a lot of people who start doing stuff for themselves, but taking their negative emotions, using it for like how Jessica does, and turn into basically psychopaths in the future. There's a gringo. Oh, spider. This sword's really good for killing these guys. Yes, I need that gunpowder for reasons. Good. I came out here to kill some of the gringos. There's more over here. He got hurt. Fucking no, 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 explode. He's getting hurt by the cactus. It's great. Okay, kill you. I'm gonna go this way. There's another gringo over there. But anyway, I just wanted to say that you guys need to. You don't have to walk on. It's not your responsibility for how other people feel. Like, I mean, if you work in customer service, I guess it's relevant and logical to do that. And there are times when it's logical that you guys help other people out. But, oh, it's raining. I didn't even know it was raining. They're following me. Should have took my dogs with me. Um, it isn't your responsibility for how other people feel, and you don't need to change your opinion to cater to somebody else's feelings. You don't need to back down. That isn't you know. And her love life and her sex life aren't really like my concern. I just was trying to argue that it sounded a little hypocritical to me that she would attack somebody's disability and attack another female artist for she does some of the same things, if not worse, than Courtney does. And she claims to be a feminist, and I just found it unusual for her to do that. And then I realized she just didn't really care about it. Wasn't about feminism for her. It was like my friend I was talking about in one of the Greek episodes with his ex-girlfriend. She might have been liberal politically, but she didn't actually care about people. She was just repeating what other people say, and that's how I felt about Jessica, that she was a hypocrite. And it's okay to be selfish, like I said, but the people that are very, like, emotionally unstable and looking to get mad at everyone for saying something they don't agree with, and they're very uncivil about it. I didn't know it was raining in the desert. This is the first time I've ever seen this happen. It's never done this on any version of the game. And I wanted to warn you guys because I'm sure you've seen a lot of people online who get offended or because they personally don't like things and they demand they. It's basically these people are like the Karens of very being really sensitive but only to their own emotions and only when it suits them. And the only time that they're nice to people is to be manipulative towards people. They're not trying to make friends. It's not a genuine niceness. What is he doing on my greenhouse? I don't like that. There's some pumpkins up here. My greenhouse. But people, and I'm not trying to make a comparison, it's just what I mean. But people like him are the same way. They ended up being emotional, killing a bunch of people, and I've seen Proud Boys act the same way. And so what I'm saying is that while her perceptions were a lot more benevolent and she still took her rage out on her fans and her bandmates when it concerns opinions of people they didn't have the same opinion of. There's something wrong with them. No, it's not a you problem. You shouldn't have to conform to these people's whims, and equally they shouldn't conform to your whims unless you have to make them do that. And if there's like a state of emergency or there's something harmful going around. Let's see, where is my... Let's see. Might be my other... But I don't hate Jackoff Jill. I don't even hate Jessica. I just don't trust her, and given that she'll change her opinion depending on her moods and stuff. How did you get in here? Nobody invited you into this area. Well, since you must be really determined to trade with me. I can't believe that you got in here. That's hilarious. But I'm just saying that you guys need to watch out for these people because they'll run you into the ground. That's how my family used to be when I would talk about like harmless things I thought were harmless and that you should neutrally respond to, like my friend voting communist, which I thought was pretty hilarious, and them attacking me for it, and all this other stuff. You just need to watch out for people. You don't have to emotionally conform. Like my grandmother was like that. She was sensitive, but only to her own emotions. So, come on over here, Jules. Yeah. Oh. You guys grow up faster. There you go. There we go. You're so cute. I need to plant more seeds, actually, so I probably need to go into my greenhouse. Oh, my chickens. There's another one. Man, I got a lot of chickens. They're all flying in there. Look. Got a lot of pigs, too. But I know abusers when I see them, and abusers are like that. My mom was like that. She was a Christian version of that. She reminds me a lot of Jessica. Like, she would be very abusive to me if she thought something was sacrilegious. Or, it went against her Christian beliefs, and she would attack people for it all the time. It got really bad. You guys have no idea how bad it got with her and her religious beliefs. She'd attack other Christians over her religious beliefs. And she was so abusive. Like, She couldn't get along with other Christians. She refused to get along with people over her religion beliefs. If you said something like pro Satan against her version of whatever God was at the time and her emotions, she would just start attacking you. And that's how Jessica felt with me, but she's the less religious version of that. Like, I wouldn't say she was religious at all with it. She was just emotional because she's doing it in a secular way. So what I'm saying is you need to watch out for these people because these people will run you dry. They'll bleed you dry real fast. It isn't your job. How they handle their emotions and their emotional reaction to things it's not your job to walk on eggshells for them unless they're paying you to like them or something. Okay, where is all my stuff? I can't find anything. I should have organized. I knew I should have organized these sheets. I knew I should have organized them and I didn't. So, okay, here we go. I have to make new tools because I don't know where they're at. There's one. Oh, I think I left it in the nether. I just remembered where it's at. That's why I can't find it in any of my treasure chests. The hole is there too. I know it's there. But that's the number one sign of abusers I found. And Jessica sounds like the type of person that would abuse people and was once a victim and became a perpetrator. And my mom was like that. She was once a victim and became a perpetrator. She was abused by my stepdad as she became a perpetrator and started abusing me. She's kind of abusive to me when she was with my stepdad, but she was even more so after, especially when she became religious. And you should take care of yourself and learn how to deal with your own emotions. Oh, it's not here. Bye. But you have to learn how to. Oh, there's my thingy. I don't know where my hoe is. Oh, there it is. It was in this chest the entire time and I couldn't see it. Um, it's not your job to cater to people's emotions, and those kinds of people you're setting up for abuse. This is why I cut myself off from Jessica, because I knew what kind of person she was, and I've seen this kind of person before. My mom was like her, just a religious version of her. And I couldn't stand my mom. My mom is a narcissist, and these people you need to watch out for. They will give you mental illness if you don't have any because they'll abuse you so much. Oh, I meant to grab my seeds and I forgot. Let me go grab my seeds. Should put a chest in there and put all my like gardening crap in there, like my hoe, so I can take it out anytime I want. There it is. I'm gonna do that. Yes. Okay. There we go. So I'm just warning all of you to watch out for abusers. And watch out for the signs of abusers and them demanding people walk on eggshells to please them emotionally is one of them, and being sensitive but only to their own emotions is another one. The most dangerous people I've ever seen are like that, and I'm not just talking about Hitler. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Put this over here. There's nothing over there. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put all the seeds and all this stuff. And since I already found my other pair, I'm just gonna leave this in here for gardening purposes. I'm not gonna put up a sign or anything because I figured I'd need that. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put this on my roof. It's gonna look so cool. I'm gonna hide it in the filler, the useless filler. It'll make my roof really bright at night. And if you have to cut yourself off to take a break from these people, you cut yourself off. Because nobody should demand that your opinion conform to theirs. Like my grandmother and my mom did, and like Jessica from Jack Off Jill did, just because, and start insulting you because you don't have the same beliefs they do. If it's harmless, then you really don't have to have the same beliefs they do. That's why you see people believe in different gods and get along. It's like polytheism versus hard monotheism. Hey, what else was I gonna do? Oh, that's right. Where's that? Make some red sandstone, because I thought of something else while I was in the desert to make the top part of that. Is, like I said earlier, anyone who demands you believe what they believe, no matter what, especially without proof, or their subjective perception that doesn't make any sense to you logically, then you need to be like a goat instead of a sheep and butt horns with it. Goats butt horns with anything they disagree with. And you guys need to be like that. Sheep just go along with the crowd. Is there a bed over there? I think I left a bed over there so I can go to sleep. Yeah. Thought I did. There we go. But there was more people in my life that were like that. My mom, like I said, was religiously abusive, and she was very emotional about her religion and how everybody, if you disagree with her personal opinion about God, then she considered it a personal insult. These people you need to watch out for. They're very emotionally unstable and immature. Their opinion is not God, so... It's, my mom was, I would say, when she would have freakouts on me and blame me for all her problems, she was like, the mom and, Mommy Dearest combined with Mommy Dearest with Faye Dunaway, and, the mom and Carrie, where she's like, dirty pillows or whatever, accusing her of doing stuff that she wasn't doing. That's how abusive my mom was. And Jessica from Jack Off Jill remind me of my mom, but without the religious crap. Okay, let's see. How do I make cut red sandstone? Ah, here it is. Okay, okay. There we go. That way it'll look... Ah! Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I fell on my own campfire. You can proceed to laugh at me. It's fine. I make mistakes. I'm human. The reasons it took so long for me to stand up for myself were the same reasons that my mom used to emotionally abuse me and blackmail me and gaslight me. And then my grandparents started doing to me in my late teens and early 20s, and I thought this was normal, and I thought the problem was me until I got older and got away from it. I realized that I was just being abused, indoctrinated to the abuse to think that I was a bad person. And that's why I had no backbone and why I didn't stand up for myself until years later. And when Jessica came around to try to pull the same crap, it didn't work on me, even though it was completely an online exchange. I think I still have the screen caps from it on my Facebook. I won't ever forget what she said to me. I kind of had my suspicions that she was kind of too sensitive for me. I don't really like overtly sensitive people. I know the media and everybody. I've seen it online a lot on the left and the right. The right tries to say that they're not sensitive, but they are. They're extremely sensitive. They just deny their emotions and how sensitive they are and act like they're hardcore when they're not. The left tries to play up the sensitivity and how they're sensitive and emotional and feelings. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they're both wrong because the overtly sensitive people like Jessica is with her political beliefs. Um, I just realized I don't need this. Good. Forgot I was using shovels for this. Um, People like Jessica and Jack of Jill, when they were emotionally, it's crap. Well, you know what? Let me make two of them. Do I have any room? Let me get rid of this. There we go. They're the kind of people that are going to abuse others and be like, I have mental illness, I'm excused from abusing people, and sometimes that's understandable, but other times it's not, and I don't think it is with her. I think she knows better because I've seen her post about mental illness and mental health and how she had it bad and all this other stuff, so I kind of don't feel sorry for her when she started getting mean to me because I know those tricks. By the time she was mean to me, I knew the tricks because my mom and my grandmother pulled them on me for years. The narcissistic kind of abuse. So overtly sensitive people like her aren't necessarily good just because they're in touch with their emotions. They can be just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, and harmful to other people as someone who's like on the right who's pretty sensitive to people of other races and it triggers them to see black people. It's the same concept. You don't want to be that sensitive. It's not a good thing. I don't know why people think it is. Like, I've never understood that. Getting kind of hungry, so I might. I was gonna do this till 4:30 and then come back, but I don't know. I might go take a break and eat something because I'm having trouble concentrating and I can't build when I'm hungry. It should be enough for now, or at least to finish that. Oh wow, this is gonna be really pretty. What did I do? Okay. 54, and then where's the cut sandstone? Wait, this is. Where's the chisel sandstone? Oh, I cut it. Messed it up. Now I have to go get some more. Let me put it up here. Need to organize my boxes, but I am not ready to do that. Jujubara is not ready for that level of organization and commitment. I want to say that if you've been abused like me, remember it's not your fault. It's the other person's fault. And it's not your fault that they can't control themselves. So a lot of people get gaslit and blackmailed and guilt tripped into catering to the emotional needs of the abuser more than themselves. And these people who demand that level of sacrifice aren't good people. You don't have to do that. You can put yourself over them for your own safety and mental health, especially if they're harming you. That's why a lot of people have mixed emotions about their abusers. There are ways to getting what you want um, without hurting people and being selfish without going around just abusing people. And there's a way, if you try to control people, I notice that's when people start. The people that try to control people all the time are the people that usually don't have, they lack self control. And Jessica Adams from Jack of Jill definitely did. My mom does. My grandmother did. And they weren't very good people. I would say they used to guilt trip me morally and talk about how awful I was, even though I've never committed a crime. I think the worst I've ever done is smoke weed a long time ago. This is like 20 years ago. And they acted like I was Satan, like I was the worst person that ever existed of all time. And come to find out, they were a lot worse than me. My grandmother was complicit in helping kill brown people in poor countries like Iraq and getting rich from it. My mom is the type of person that enabled abusers and let abusers get away, and seems to still be in love with her abuser over me. Like she loved both my brother and my stepdad that abused her over me, and she put them over me and let me be abused and sacrificed me for them. Let's see. Trying to think what I want to do here. I think I know what I want. How many did I put? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6. I'm going to need a little bit more. And then I'm going to go get some of that yellow stuff and do a line on top. Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do. Get some more of this quartz crap. Ah, no, 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 no. No, no. That's bad. Let's do this. Need some potatoes. Oh, it's right down there. But I just wanted to tell people to watch out for people like that. And a lot of Tumblr used to be like that for me, and I stopped posting because of it. I wasn't going to let myself be abused. I think I'm going to do that. Oh man, come on. I'm going to have to do like... I think I'm only going to do the front of this because the back is like nobody's going to see back there, so I don't need to waste anything on the back. I think I have enough lines to go through here. We can always get quartz in the nether. This is going to be very beautiful. There we go. I put those extra pillars there. Oh yeah, this is going to look really good. Really, really good. Okay, let me see. One, two, three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. That's gonna be where the door's at. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really concentrated on building right now. Like a lot. I don't do that. Is that even? No, it's not. I'm just gonna fill it in and figure out. See, 2 spaces. Okay. That should be even. Yeah. Oh, I fell off my own roof. I can't believe I did that. I didn't know I was back that far. Oh, this is so cool. This is going to be great. The rest is going to be white terracotta, and I know I don't have enough. I was going to do red, but I think around the red sandstone around all of it. Just going to put that there for now. This is going to be like my bedroom / magic room. I can't wait till it's finished. I'll be so excited. And I know I'm not going to finish it just yet. Look how nice it looks. It looks so great. I'm going to add pillars too. There's going to be a top. Kind of glad I added that extra line. So just processing the calculations on the roof. Oh my god. I think I'm going to put tiny ones up here. Like from afar. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a great building. Oh, this is gonna be a great building. And when I take my break, because I'm gonna take my break in a few minutes, I'm gonna go eat something so I can come back and finish this. Because I can tell, like right now, it's gonna be what they call epic. Because that's how I am. I build epic buildings. I might do a blue line. Do I have any blue left? Well, it doesn't matter. I'll get regular terracotta and get it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I was gonna do yellow, but I think I'll do blue because it matches the top of the building. Good job. Praise me. I love myself so much. Definitely need like 64 of this crap. Okay. Put that up. I'm gonna do at least 64 and then see if that's gonna be enough. Oh man, I'm so excited to make this. Okay, okay. I got my bone meal out and breed some more of that light blue plant. Oh, did I breed my cows today? I think I forgot. Oh well, I'll do it tomorrow. Do I have my bone meal? Oh, no, 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 no. I know I bone mealed somewhere. There it is. And there's the flowers. Oops, that was an accident. Okay. Ah, come on, it's almost night. Alright, I'm gonna end the playthrough there, and I'll see you guys on the next day. And I'll be back in about an hour.